The Magic Jar, A Lesson in Finance. In a small riverside village, there lived a boy named Leo. He lived with his grandmother in a modest wooden house. His family was not wealthy, but his grandmother always taught him an important lesson. Knowing how to manage money will ensure that you never stay poor. The Old Jar and 3 Rules. One day, his grandmother handed him an old, worn-out clay jar and said, "Whenever you earn a coin, put it in here. But remember, there are 3 important rules you must follow." Leo eagerly asked, "What are the 3 rules?" His grandmother smiled and explained. 1. Divide your money. Never put all your money in one place. Instead, divide it into 3 parts: savings, investment, and giving. 2. Pay yourself first. Whenever you earn money, save a portion before spending any. 3. Make your money work for you. Don't just save it. Find ways to make it grow. Leo nodded, determined to follow these rules. The first coins. Leo started doing small chores for his neighbors to earn money. He mowed Mrs. Smith's lawn and carried water for Mr. John. Every time he received his payment, he followed his grandmother's rule. 50% went into the savings jar for big future goals. 40% went into the investment jar to find ways to multiply it. 10% went into the giving jar to help others in need. After a few months, his savings jar was full. But instead of spending the money, Leo asked his grandmother, "Grandma, what can I do with this money to make it grow?" His grandmother smiled, knowing that he had learned an important lesson. Turning money into opportunities. She took him to the village market, where a man was selling seeds. If you buy a bag of seeds with your savings, you can grow trees, take care of them, and later sell the fruits to earn even more money. Leo was excited. He used the money from his investment jar to buy seeds and started growing a small orchard behind their house. At first, the trees grew slowly and some were damaged by pests. But Leo didn't give up. When autumn arrived, the apple trees finally bore fruit. He picked the apples, took them to the market, and earned 3 times what he had initially spent. Leo realized something important. Money isn't just for spending. If used wisely, it can grow on its own. Kindness always comes back. Remembering the 3rd rule, Leo took 10% of his earnings and helped an elderly neighbor who had fallen ill. The old man was deeply grateful, and one day he gifted Leo an old book about business and finance. Thanks to that book, Leo learned even more about money management. Years later, Leo became a successful businessman, but he never forgot his grandmother's old jar. He returned to his village and opened a school to teach children how to manage money, planting the seeds of financial wisdom for future generations. At the entrance of the school, a small plaque read, "The wealthy are not those who have the most money, but those who know how to use it wisely." Financial lessons for children. Divide your money. Always separate it into different categories: savings, investment, giving. Pay yourself first. Before spending, set aside a portion for savings and investments. So make your money work for you. Instead of just saving, find ways to multiply your money through business and investment. Kindness always brings rewards. Helping others not only feels good, but can also lead to unexpected opportunities. This story teaches children around the world not just about money, but also about perseverance, creativity, and generosity. What do you think?